Hello, and welcome inside the ACTV or studio for this week's Optimist Newscast. My name is Mariah Williams alongside Kaylee Kahn. Our top stories this week include the latest on the local, a look back at ACU's Missions Week, and this past week's in sports. This is the Optimist Newscast. The popular downtown restaurant The Local shut its doors October 10th in order to revamp the menu. After being established in November of 2019, The Local had 3 months of operation before COVID-19 shut down the service industry. Because of this, The Local was never able to reach the full vision, according to co-owner Alex Russell. The restaurant plans to reopen no later than November 11th. One of ACU's biggest events, Missions Weeks, took place right before homecoming. The Optimist Emily Sullivan has more on how this week went this year.
Throughout last week, ACU Missions has hosted several events in the quad, such as game night and coffee meet and greet. To wrap up the week, the organization hosted an event on Saturday called Day of Service. This event allowed students to volunteer and help make Abilene a better place through several activities, such as cleaning a food pantry or building a ramp for those who cannot access their homes safely. One example is through the Christian Women's Job Corps of Abilene. There, they showed acts of kindness by preparing little bags full of basic necessities for those in need. In addition, they put little notes of scripture or encouragement in each bag. Due to the amount of volunteers, they were able to finish earlier than anticipated. Another volunteer opportunity was through the International Rescue Committee. Here, they cleaned and organized the storage unit by organizing each file, moving the filing cabinets, and sweeping the floor. In the end, ACU Missions Day of Service was a great way to encourage students to go out there and provide a helping hand to their community.
Thank you, Emily. As the mosquito population thrives on campus, its effect on outside events continues to leave its mark. ACU's groundskeeping, however, is not going to spray or do anything as they do not regulate the insect population in or around campus. They avoid using non-organic pesticides, and traps are too costly to use and maintain. Scott Warren, the head of groundskeeping, recommends using insect repellent and avoiding areas with heavy landscaping with shade, as that is where mosquitoes like to populate. Volleyball had an up-and-down weekend. With more on sports is Kaylee Kahn. Kaylee.
Volleyball went head-to-head against Tarleton this past Saturday. After a strong start to the game, the Wildcats put up a 1-0 lead, beating the Texans in a small margin in the first set. The Texans would gain momentum heading into the second set, taking a victory 25-18. However, the Wildcats would swiftly silence their rising opponents, taking the last 2 sets to bring the final score to 3-1. Head coach Elisa Blair said that she talked to the team about playing with confidence.
We talked about, having that confidence, have that killer mentality when we get out on the court and just be rallied together and really push for each other. It doesn't matter who's on the other side. I've said that a million times. If we really focus on us and we play together, if we push for each other, we play for someone other than ourselves, then we'll be able to compete the way we wanted to.
Intramural flag football wrapped up this season October 18th with Koji Champ, G1, and G Novas coming out on top. Optimist Carrie Johnson has more on this.
1.5 months after the season start, intramural flag football has reached its end, with Koji Champ, G Novas, and G1 taking home the championship trophy. On the women's side, Koji Champ dominated their league, ending with a final record of 6-0-1. Their road to the championship contained wins against the Goobas and Siggy Champ. As for the championship game, it was the third matchup of the season against the BSU Panthers, where Koji's came out on top 18-8. According to junior Ellie Berry, it felt amazing to get the win and represent the club she loves.
I love just representing my club in this way, and I love all my teammates. They're awesome, and it's just a really good feeling to know that this whole season we've been working really hard and practicing. Our coaches are awesome, so it feels great to do it for them too.
Another who felt rewarded by the win was the team's head coach, junior Josh Holt, who was proud to see all the Koji's hard work pay off.
It was fantastic, really the culmination of a lot of hard work. We practiced for months or for a month and a half, and then to finally see it all come together in the end, it was just an awesome feeling.
As for the men's side, while G Novas took home the rec league title, it was G1 that took home the win for men's champ flag football. With only 5 teams in the league, G1 had a shorter path to the championship, but just as difficult. They first beat rival Gamma Sigma Phi in a 1-point thriller, then played Yard Rug to take home the gold. Mooney and senior Curtis Lyons said that they expected to make it far and that he was excited to finish on top for his last year.
This is what's expected. So good to not let anybody down, not disappoint anybody. For me personally, senior year, always good to end on a win. So good stuff.
As for junior Parker Carson, he enjoyed the win, but also the chance to be with his fraternity brothers and continue to play the sport he loves.
For me, it's just fun. It's like kind of the last shot at caring about a sport a lot and having fun with it, having fun with my guys, and so I love football. It's good.
With flag football ending, intramural volleyball is underway, with games on Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays until Thanksgiving break. For The Optimist, I'm Carrie Johnston, reporting.
Soccer was finally at home after being on the road for more than a month on Friday night. The Wildcats fell to Utah Valley Wolverines 4-1. The Wildcats fell once again on Sunday to the Seattle U Redhawks 2-0. After the tough weekend, head coach Casey Wilson's Wildcats stand at a 4-8-4 overall and a 0-6-3 in the WAC, with 2 games to close out their season against UTRGV on Thursday on the road and in their season finale against SFA at home on Saturday. Their next game will be against Seattle U Thursday at 7 p.m. and Saturday against Utah Valley at 12 p.m. Both games will be streamed live on ESPN+. That's all for sports. Thank you for tuning in to this week's Optimist Newscast. I'm Kaylee Kahn.
And I'm Mariah Williams. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time.